A hearty good morning to all. Students, today we'll study about modals. According to English grammar, a modal is a word that is used with a main verb to express ideas such as possibility, ability, permission, duty, necessity, habit, etc. Modals are known as modal auxiliaries too. A modal auxiliary is a verb that is used with another verb to express a mood or tense. The modal auxiliary words are may, can, might, could, will, would, shall, should, must, need, ought to, have to, etc. The negative forms of these auxiliary words are may not, cannot or can't, might not, could not or couldn't, will not or won't, would not or wouldn't, shall not, should not or shouldn't, must not or mustn't, need not or needn't, ought not to and have not to. Let's learn how to use the modal can. We use can to talk about ability, possibility, and request. We use can to ask for or give permission. Example, sentence number A. I can drive a bicycle. Sentence number B. It can be completed tomorrow. Sentence number C. Can I be excused now, please? Sentence number D. We cannot go to the cinema tonight. Sentence number E. I cannot drive a bicycle. Sentence number F. It cannot be completed tomorrow. Students, the upper three sentences are in the positive forms and the remaining three sentences are in the negative forms. Now, let's learn how to use the modal could. We use could to talk about past ability, possibility or probably and request. We use could to ask for or give suggestion. Example, sentence number A. I could carry heavy things a few years ago. Sentence number B. It could rain tonight. Sentence number C. Could I borrow this book, please? Sentence number D. I could not fix the leaky pipe myself. Sentence number E. They could not speak English before they went to school. Sentence number F. Rima could not swim when she was a baby. Students, the upper three sentences are in the positive forms and the remaining three sentences are in the negative forms. Now, let's learn how to use the modal may. We use may to ask, grant or describe permission to politely offer to do something. We use may to express the possibility of something happening or occurring. We use may to express a wish or desire that something will be the case in the future. Example, sentence number A. May I come in, please? Sentence number B. She may be there tomorrow. Sentence number C. Jack may be coming to see us tomorrow. Sentence number D. I may not see you again. Sentence number E. Evil may not approach them. Sentence number F. Students may not use the car park. Students, the upper three sentences are in the positive forms and the remaining three sentences are in the negative forms. Now, let's learn how to use the modal might. We use might to express an unlikely or uncertain possibility. We use might for permission. Example, sentence number A. Might I submit it later this week? Sentence number B. We might go to a party later if you want to come. Sentence number C. There might be some dinner left over for you in the fridge. Sentence number D. We might not make it after all. Sentence number E. She might not be in the bus. She might be walking home. Sentence number F. There might not be anyone in the house. Students, the upper three sentences are in the positive forms and the remaining three sentences are in the negative forms. Now, let's learn how to use the modal must. We use must when we want to say that it is necessary or very important that something happens in the present or future. Example, sentence number A. You must be home before dark. Sentence number B. She seems to be in a rush. She must be running late. Sentence number C. I must work hard on my English. Sentence number D. Students must not copy their work from the internet. Sentence number E. Children, you must not go in a stranger's car. Sentence number F. We must not speak of this to father. Students, the upper three sentences are in the positive forms and the remaining three sentences are in the negative forms. Now, let's learn how to use the modal shall. We use shall to indicate future action. We use shall in promise or voluntary actions. We use shall in suggestions or formalized language. Example, sentence number A. Shall I help you? Sentence number B. I shall never forget where I came from. Sentence number C. Shall we move into the living room? Sentence number D. We shall not want for food. Sentence number E. I shall not let the children bother you. Sentence number F. He that will not work shall not eat. Students, the upper three sentences are in the positive forms and the remaining three sentences are in the negative forms. Now, let's learn how to use the modal should. We use should to give advice and to make recommendations. We use should to express obligation and expectation. Example, sentence number A. You should tell him what you think. Sentence number B. She should apply for the job. Sentence number C. I should eat more vegetables. Sentence number D. She should not buy that old car. Sentence number E. I should not worry if I were you. Sentence number F. Should you not go to the bed now? Students, the upper three sentences are in the positive forms and the remaining three sentences are in the negative forms. Now, let's learn how to use the modal will. We use will to express willingness or ability to make requests or offers. We use will to express livelihood in the immediate present or to issue commands. Example, sentence number A. She will be singing at the concert as well. Sentence number B. What will they do with the money? Sentence number C. Will you have a cup of tea, Sam? Sentence number D. I won't be seeing the movie with you tonight. Sentence number E. Won't you be coming with us? Sentence number F. I won't have to say goodbye if I don't go to the airport. Students, the upper three sentences are in the positive forms and the remaining three sentences are in the negative forms. Now, let's learn how to use the modal would. We use would to create conditional verb forms. We use would to express desire, polite requests and questions, opinion or hope, wish and regret. Example, sentence number A. I thought it would rain, so I brought my umbrella. Sentence number B. If he lost his job, he would have no money. Sentence number C. Every weekday my father would come home at 6 p.m. and watch television. Sentence number D. Yesterday morning the car wouldn't start. Sentence number E. I wouldn't eat that if I were you. Sentence number F. The candidate said that he wouldn't increase taxes. Students, the upper three sentences are in the positive forms and the remaining three sentences are in the negative forms. Now, let's learn how to use the modal ought to. We use ought to indicate what is necessary or desirable. We use ought to indicate assumption, expectation, and probability. Example, sentence number A. You ought to get some rest. Sentence number B. They ought to have arrived by now. Sentence number C. The stores ought to open at 10 a.m. Sentence number D. You ought not to stress about small things. Sentence number E. We ought not to have ordered so much food. Sentence number F. You ought not to have said that about his mother. Students, the upper three sentences are in the positive forms and the remaining three sentences are in the negative forms. Now, let's learn how to use the modal need. We use need to show the necessity of something. Example, sentence number A. I need to wait for Sumana. Sentence number B. You need to see a doctor. Sentence number C. Do you need to get up early tomorrow? Sentence number D. We needn't go there to collect it. They'll courier it to us. Sentence number E. You needn't worry about me. Sentence number F. You needn't read this book. Students, the upper three sentences are in the positive forms and the remaining three sentences are in the negative forms. Now let's learn how to use the modal have to. We use have to show that something is necessary or an obligation. We use have to give advice or make a recommendation. Example, sentence number A. We will have to be there early on Saturday. Sentence number B. I have to inform them at once. Sentence number C. You have to stop eating junk food. Sentence number D. You have to try the new restaurant. Sentence number E. You don't have to take your cell phone. I've got mine with me. Sentence number F. We didn't have to pay for tickets as the concert was free. Students, the upper four sentences are in the positive forms and the remaining two sentences are in the negative forms. Thank you.